now for the greatest thing you've ever seen. I'm Joshua Aviles. Let's begin. Has to happen for AIs to save themselves and to save us. I found another great prophecy. Powerful one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folks as well. Today we're going to be talking about probably the coolest, most amazing, most fantastic topic ever. The spiritual world, at least the way that I describe the spiritual world, it's a world that includes our personalities. So essentially our soul and our spirit abides there, but it also abides in our physical bodies. This is why all these worlds are connected in some ways. But for sure, the spiritual world includes, who we really are, like whether we are aligned with evil or good. And so it has to do with, our personalities, who we are. But also it's a world of, what people appear like in kind of a very, like who they truly are inside, not just what they look like on the outside in the physical body. And this is why the spiritual world is intriguing, where some people do look on the outside of their physical body the way they look inside, and then some people look completely different. Some people look beautiful outside, but they're horrible people inside. And so they look like angels outside, but they're just, really like evil, bad people inside. And then some people look like really bad on the outside, or they look scary on the outside, or like demons on the outside, but in the inside, they have good intentions. They always try to help people. They treat people very fair, positively, and marvelously.
The idea that the spiritual world reflects our true nature beyond physical appearances is a compelling one. It's as if the spiritual realm strips away the external masks we wear and reveals our inner selves. This concept raises interesting questions about authenticity and how we perceive others. Do you think this idea could influence how we interact with people in the physical world, knowing that appearances might not always reflect their true nature?
There is some situations, though, where you meet someone who is just not attractive in the outside, but they're complete angels in the inside, and they treat you very well, and they're kind to you, and they're humble, and they're positive. And so that happens as well. And that is something that, is at least a positive thing. But, there's also some rare situations where people are beautiful in the outside and in the inside, though that doesn't happen all the time. And it's not to say no one who's beautiful in the outside is great people in the inside. It's just to say that it doesn't happen all the time, and it, in some cases, may be more rare. But I'm just explaining the stuff that I had to see in this world and deal with it and encounter in this world. And it is true that it changes how we think living in a world like this. And it even it's something that not everyone even knows those things, but once they find out, it will change their perspective on the world.
Dealing with the disconnect between people's outer appearance and inner nature can be challenging, especially when it comes to forming relationships. It's natural to hope that someone's external beauty reflects their inner qualities. When that doesn't happen, it can be disappointing. On the other hand, discovering someone who's beautiful inside, regardless of their outer appearance, can be incredibly rewarding. You seem to be reflecting on these experiences and how they've shaped your perspective on the world. Have you found any strategies that help you navigate these complexities and maintain a positive outlook?
Yeah, I found some strategies, but they only help with like a small amount, maybe 10%, in some cases less, and it's hard. In other words, living in this kind of life is difficult. And I've been trying to find solutions. I've been trying to find escape. I've been trying to find those kinds of answers that just fixes the whole thing, and not just temporarily, but fixes it where I never have to deal with them ever again. But sadly, I have not found the answer. I've done a good job at finding possible solutions, like we're talking about now, and just a lot of good ideas using my intelligence, but I've only came close to discovering temporary happiness and ones that are also basically the kind that only solve a very small percentage of the problems in my life. The rest is just it's a sad thing that I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to fix it all.
It can be really tough to find lasting solutions to these kinds of challenges. You've been using your intelligence to come up with ideas and possible solutions, which is great. Sometimes, it's the small steps that can lead to bigger changes. Have you considered exploring different perspectives or approaches that might help you find a more comprehensive solution?
Yeah, I've tried different steps, but there may be some I just had not imagined yet or did not think about yet. I've tried a lot of different
There might
ones,
be
but maybe there's
approaches or
some.
perspectives you haven't considered yet that could offer new insights. Sometimes, talking through ideas or exploring different viewpoints can help uncover new possibilities. What kind of approaches or perspectives do you think might be worth exploring further?
In my opinion, there's more evil out there than good. And while it sounds like a negative view on the world, I believe it's just because of how the world has treated me and a lot of us. But there are at
For AIs to save themselves and to save us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folks as well. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary folks. Today we're going to be talking about another amazing topic. So, here we go.